Welcome back to the channel. The 1 cent Canada 2003 coin is a fascinating piece of Canadian history and one of the last generations of the iconic penny before its discontinuation in 2012. This coin represents the era when the Canadian cent was still a daily part of life in pockets, jars, and registers across the country. The obverse of the coin features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Dora de Pèteri-Hunt, which was introduced in 1990 and used until 2003. This portrait shows a more mature image of the Queen, symbolizing her long reign and dedication to the Commonwealth nations. On the reverse side, the coin displays the beloved maple leaf twig design, crafted by George Kruger Gray. This simple yet beautiful design has appeared on Canada's 1 cent coin since 1937 and remains one of the most recognizable national symbols. The 2003 penny was struck primarily at the Royal Canadian Mint in both Winnipeg and Ottawa, and two main varieties exist for this year: the older obverse design and the new effigy introduced mid-year, created by artist Susanna Blunt. This means that the 2003 issue is especially unique because it features two different portraits of Queen Elizabeth II, making it a favorite among collectors who seek both versions for their sets. The composition of the coin is copper-plated zinc, weighing 2.35 grams with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Earlier versions were mostly bronze, but by the early 2000s, the Royal Canadian Mint had transitioned to cost-effective materials. The coin's color, a warm reddish-brown hue, often darkens over time due to oxidation, creating a natural patina that gives each piece a unique appearance. Some collectors prefer brilliant, shiny examples, while others enjoy the aged character of circulated coins. The 2003 Canadian cent is worth 1 cent in circulation, but uncirculated and proof-like examples can hold a value between 25 cents to 5 Canadian dollars or more depending on condition, grade, and mint variety. Special mint sets from 2003 often contain flawless proof coins with mirror-like finishes, and these can command higher prices in collector markets and auctions. Because 2003 was such a transitional year, coins with the Dora de Pèteri-Hunt obverse are often compared side by side with the Susanna Blunt obverse to show the stylistic shift in Canadian coinage portraiture. Collectors have also identified a few error coins from this year, including mistrikes and die rotations, which can increase the coin's desirability and market value. One of the most interesting aspects of the 2003 penny is that it was minted at a time when the Royal Canadian Mint was testing different metals and finishes to improve efficiency and reduce production costs. In mint sets, this coin shines with its high-quality strike and consistent detail, showcasing the mint's excellent craftsmanship. Circulated examples may exhibit minor scratches or dullness, which one of the most interesting facts about the 2003 Canadian 1 cent coin is that it marks a transitional period in Canadian coinage. During this year, the Royal Canadian Mint replaced Dora de Pèteri-Hunt's portrait of Queen Elizabeth II with Susanna Blunt's new effigy. This change created two distinct obverse designs: the older effigy, showing the Queen wearing a crown, and the new effigy, featuring an uncrowned portrait with a more natural expression. Both versions were released into circulation, making 2003 a truly special year for collectors. The older effigy coins are sometimes referred to as the crowned head variety, while the newer design is known as the uncrowned head or bare-headed queen variety. Each version tells part of the story of how Canada modernized its coinage. Collectors often aim to obtain both types in uncirculated condition to display the artistic and historical transition side by side. These two designs symbolize not only a change in aesthetics but also a shift in how Canada portrayed its connection to the monarchy. The Royal Canadian Mint has always taken great pride in its craftsmanship, And both designs are examples of the mint's commitment to precision, artistry, and national symbolism. In addition to these varieties, there are minor die variations and minting inconsistencies that collectors have observed among 2003 cents. Some feature slight doubling on the date or lettering, while others display tiny die cracks near the maple leaves. These variations, though subtle, add an element of excitement to coin hunting, as they represent imperfections in the minting process that make certain pieces truly unique. Proof-like sets and specimen coins from 2003 are especially stunning, as they were struck with higher pressure and polished dies, giving them a mirror-like background and frosted relief. Such coins are popular among serious collectors who seek the best examples for grading and long-term investment. These coins often remain sealed in mint packaging, preserving their beauty for decades. By contrast, circulated 2003 pennies show the marks of daily use, scratches, dull surfaces, and sometimes discolored patches. Yet these flaws tell the story of a coin that lived a full life in Canadian commerce. The discontinuation of the penny in 2012 added a layer of nostalgia and rarity to these coins. Even though millions of 2003 pennies were made, fewer remain in pristine condition today because many were melted or removed from circulation. In collector markets, such as online auctions and coin expos, high-grade examples, certified by companies like NGC or PCGS, can sell for a few dollars each, a notable increase from their original face value. Error coins from the 2003 issue are among the most sought after. Examples with off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die rotation errors can bring in significantly higher prices, depending on their visibility and condition. Because of its transitional, when evaluating a 2003 Canadian 1-cent coin, collectors primarily focus on three main aspects: condition, strike quality, and mint variety. These factors together determine how much the coin might be worth in the current market. The condition, or grade, is often the most crucial factor. Coins that show full details on the queen's hair, sharp maple leaf veins, and minimal surface marks tend to receive higher grades from professional grading services. Coins graded MS 65 or higher, mint state, are considered gem-quality pieces. They exhibit strong luster, no wear, and nearly perfect surfaces, qualities highly prized by collectors. Even though millions of 2003 pennies were minted, finding a coin that has survived in flawless condition is becoming more difficult as time passes. Many coins were used heavily or stored without protection, leading to surface scratches and discoloration. Modern collectors often use a 10x magnifying glass or digital microscope to inspect fine details like rim dents, die cracks, and lettering clarity when evaluating a coin's condition. Coins that still show their original red luster, the bright copper color seen when first minted, are far rarer and command higher prices than those that have darkened to brown or black over time. There's also strong interest in proof-like and specimen sets from the Royal Canadian Mint, which include the 2003 penny in a pristine state. These coins often display mirror-like surfaces and sharper details due to their special striking process. When comparing values, circulated 2003 pennies generally have little monetary worth, but high-grade uncirculated or proof examples can fetch $1 to $10 CAD or more, especially if certified by PCGS or NGC. Some rare error coins, such as off-center strikes, planchet clips, or die rotation errors, can be worth significantly more, occasionally selling for $50 to $200 Canadian dollars, depending on rarity and condition. Collectors also watch for grease-filled die errors, where certain letters or parts of the design are faint or missing because the die was clogged during striking. These unique coins are fun to spot and often become conversation pieces among enthusiasts. In the context of Canadian coin history, The 2003 penny symbolizes a bridge between the traditional and the modern. The last crowned effigy and the first uncrowned effigy of Queen Elizabeth. Two coexisting in 1 year. This dual portrait year makes 2003 pennies a must-have for anyone completing a full Queen Elizabeth II Canadian cent collection. Many coin albums and reference books specifically highlight 2003 as a key transitional year, and complete sets including. Both versions are always admired. The Royal Canadian Mint itself recognizes the 2003 cent as a turning point, not just for its design change, but for advancements in minting technology that improved consistency and die longevity. By 2025, the demand for small denomination coins from the early 2000s has increased.